So what's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Dialect JD, and in this Gorod Krovi video, we're going to be talking about the ray gun Mark III that we see within the trailer. Now, you're probably wondering, yo, this is a ray gun Mark III, there's nothing really else to say. Well, there definitely is a bit more than that to say, and we're going to be predicting and also just kind of theorizing how this is going to work in terms of the story and how it might not be an actual ray gun specifically. Now, if you guys do go on and enjoy this video, I really would appreciate all your support with a like rating, and if you want to leave your thoughts on all of this, drop it down below in the comment section. I'll be checking to see what you guys have to say. The title may have suggested already what the premise of this video is going to be about, but yes, as you can see in the mystery box, we definitely have a ray gun looking weapon that is dual wield. They're both the exact same gun. You can see they're identical. There's two of them, so we're going to be dual wielding them. But we see a shot of Dempsey shooting these weapons, and one of them looks very different to the other one. One is shooting out these green rays that we expect from a normal ray gun, but the other one looks really different, which made me wonder, is this actually the ray gun Mark III, or could this actually be a variation of the ray gun? Now, in his right hand, the ray gun looks pretty similar to the one we see in the mystery box in this trailer, but in his left hand, the left gun, the front of it is much larger than the last one, and this made me think, is this actually the ray gun Mark III, and specifically a ray gun? Because to me, this could be very similar to the wave gun from Black Ops 1 Zombies Moon. If you guys remember, the wave gun was considered as a single weapon, but the weapon could be found in two distinct forms, as the wave gun as well as the zap gun dual wield, and it was possible to switch between both variants by simply hitting right on the D-pad. Now, out of the mystery box, the wave gun came as the zap guns, and you had to change it to become the normal wave gun, and this could be something we could see a very similar thing happening in this map. We have it in the box already as the dual wielded ray guns, but this could be a variation of the wave gun, or there could be one of those guns that you can change into a different gun which doesn't shoot the normal ray bullets. Now, I've got a little bit of evidence to back this up, so please don't start hating on me just yet, but you guys all know that within Black Ops 3, there has been a ton of Easter eggs within multiplayer showing blueprints for the wave gun, and I don't think it'd be too far-fetched for them to base that as a small Easter egg for things that we could expect in the future. Now, in terms of the storyline, we know that H. Porter, a scientist working for Group 935, invented the original ray gun, the Mark II, and also the wave gun. But actually, in this universe so far in Black Ops 3, it turns out that Division 9 actually created the ray gun, and it was actually Group 935 who stole the blueprints for that. It's unknown at this point if Division 9 also created the wave gun, but we know that Group 935 stole the blueprints for the ray gun, and Porter simply upgraded the ray gun. And in this map, we definitely know that everything is Russianified. We've got like Russian versions of the robots, we've got a Russian version of the Panzer/Brutus, and so if the Russians have influenced most of what's happening in this dimension within Stalingrad, there's a good chance as well that they also stole the plans from Group 935 to create their own version of the ray gun. Now, I'm pretty sure that this new gun will be called the ray gun Mark III, and that's because if we go all the way back to Der Eisendrache, we got a cipher message from Peter McCain, a secret spy within Group 935, who spoke about him looking down through an open door, looking down at something which looked extremely interesting, and he said he'd normally cancel the operation, but he doesn't have time. Luckily, he has taken experimental weaponry version 3 that no one else has seen before from his previous mission. Never say never, Peter. And also, funny enough, when someone asked Jason Blundell last year if we'd see a Mark III version of the ray gun, Jason's own words to that was never say never, and that's exactly what Peter McCain says at the end of his message, never say never. So looking at that cipher, we get some backstory again to our little zombie storyline we got going on here, which means that Peter McCain has actually visited Gorod Krovi before going to Der Eisendrache, which is extremely interesting because back then he had the ray gun Mark III, and now we're seeing it within this map. But all in all, we're definitely getting the ray gun Mark III, there's no doubt about that. We've seen in the trailer though that Dempsey is dual wielding two very different guns. They are not the same as the ones we see within the mystery box. Some people have come up with the idea of there being some attachments you can add onto the ray gun, but to me, I feel if they remade the wave gun from Moon in this map, that would be amazing, especially with the amount of blueprint Easter eggs we've had over the time in Black Ops 3. It'd make a ton of sense for them to finally culminate together and make sense. By the way, I hope the story for this Mark III ray gun actually makes a lot of sense, because the Mark II was added in Black Ops 2 with Buried, and they didn't really have a concrete idea of why they were going to add it in story-wise. They just brought it in because the community really wanted to see another version of the ray gun. Either way, I'm super stoked to see what happens with this, and if you guys are, let me know. But thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, guys. I appreciate it. I'll catch you in another video very soon.